Is it me, or does life just feel like it's so hard to figure out? Like, I'm 27, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably younger than me. Maybe a lot of you guys are older than me, but life is just so hard. Like, I wish there was a rule book that said, hey, at this age you're gonna get this, and at this age you're gonna get this and this and that. But that is literally not the case. Obviously, growing up, it's something that you thought was just gonna happen. I remember when I was in high school, I was dumb. This was like 10th grade. I was like, what? 16. I was 16, going to 17, I think. And I remember talking to my friends about the future, and I was telling them, man, yeah, I'm gonna have my first kid at 22, or I'm gonna have my first kid when I'm 21. I thought it was just that easy, like, bro. And if we really want to talk like real talk, then that can happen, right? If you just want to go and have a kid with a random person, you can do it, but growing up, it's like you really want to be with that person that you long for, right? So I've had girls that were crushing on me. I could have easily just said, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's start dating. And then I could have easily just been like, hey, you know what? Let's have a kid. So that it's possible, right? Because, to get into more serious topics, there's a lot of young people that are having kids. Okay. And that's just what happens, But for me, I was like, man, like, I don't just want to have a kid with anyone. Like, I want to be with someone that I truly want to be with. And I want to have a kid with someone that I truly want to be with. So the years were passing by. I was 21. Then I was 22. Then I was 23. And around that time is when I started to actually date my now wife. And, 24 came around. We were still just living life. 25 came around, 26. Now I'm 27 and I still don't have any kids. So looking back at how I used to be at 16, saying, oh man, I'm gonna have my first kid at 21 or something like that. Like, bro, shut up. Like, you were so naive, Anthony. Oh my gosh. Looking back at how I used to be, I was dumb. Like, oh my gosh. But look, I didn't mean for this video to take this turn to a real topic. But going back to what I wanted to talk about is, like, life is just so mysterious, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree with me. And I recently had this video start to take off. I remember I posted it. It was titled, I'm 26 and I don't have life figured out. Little did I know that video was going to reach 1,200 views with over 60 comments of people telling me their life stories. And I truly, truly appreciate every comment that, wanted to give their insight about their life story. I just recently read a comment right now that said, don't worry, bro. I'm 42 and I have a wife and 2 kids and I still don't have life figured out. And that really puts my mind into perspective, right? It's like, man, I'm over here 27, wondering if this YouTube thing is going to work out, wondering if I'm even going to be able to provide for my family. And there's people over here that are older than I am telling me, Antoine, don't worry. No one has life figured out. And that's so true. Everyone on here is telling me life is never something that can be figured out. You just need to live your life doing whatever you want, living your best life, walking the best way that you can. And that is something that honestly I do believe. I'm not over here stressing, like over here having a breakdown. Oh my gosh, in 2 years, I need to have this. No, I'm not. Trust me, as much as I want to reach those goals, I'm not over here, having a breakdown because I'm not there yet. Right? This is all a journey that we're all taking. We're all walking in this journey, looking for better opportunities in life and living life the best way that we can, So that's something that I'm starting to realize now is that we need to enjoy the journey. We need to enjoy this whole process. You know, right now I'm doing this YouTube stuff. And for a lot of you guys that are just on YouTube just to watch, then you guys won't really understand or relate to the life of a YouTuber. Because me as a YouTuber, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching that clicked on this video are probably also YouTubers. So you guys understand the hustle, you guys understand the grind to constantly want to put out content, to constantly want to put out videos that people would want to watch and see. And I don't come in here telling you guys that I am this amazing person, or I'm this guy with an amazing lifestyle, you know, but I want to truly just be my genuine self. Like, I literally just woke up. I'm having coffee from my Yeti cup that my sister gave me, and it's really good. But I'm just a normal person just trying to figure out life. And even though I feel like life isn't really something that can be figured out 100%, we just need to make the best out of every worst situation that comes our way, right? Because everyone is going to deal with situations that are going to put us down, right? So to go more into like a real topic, right? We all have parents, we all have kids, we all have siblings, we all have loved ones that we know one day are going to die, right? That's just a universal truth. Everyone is on their way to the grave. You know, one day my parents are going to die, and I'm going to have to face that hard feeling of them passing. I truly love my parents. I love my mom. I love my dad. And to know that one day I'm going to have to face the reality of them passing away is something that I feel like I'm probably not prepared for. But it's something that I'm just going to have to face. That's the reality of life, right? Maybe a lot of you guys have animals that have passed away. And how is that feeling to you guys? It's a terrible feeling. I get that feeling because I had a dog that, you know, I picked out myself when I was like 7 years old. And I watched him grow up as a little puppy to the full grown adult dog that he is. And it was like 10 or 7 years ago that he passed away. You know, he passed away. And to seeing our family dog dead, I broke down. I cried. I never thought I was going to cry for like an animal, but obviously him being the family dog, me growing up, seeing him, walking him, loving him, seeing him now passed away truly, truly affected me. I was crying. I remember everyone in my family was crying. My mom was crying. My dad was crying. My sister was crying. I was crying. You know, and it's a universal truth. Everyone here is going to die someday. So as long as we're living now, let us just live the best life that we can. If you have a mom, you have a dad, go and call them. Right now that we have the opportunity, let's go call them. And I know this is a really tough topic to talk about, and it's really hard for a lot of people. So I don't want to keep going more into detail. What I just want to leave you guys with is that let's just live life the right way, right? Let us just live life doing things that are good to this world. Don't waste your time doing things that you shouldn't. And life is truly not figured out. But even then, if life is not fully figured out, let us just try to figure it out, right? Let us just try to at least find something that motivates us, find something that keeps us going, because we need to have a fire inside of us. Because I don't think life should be lived just being comfortable, right? Just being like, yeah, I guess tomorrow's just another day. Like, no, we should always have this burning passion inside of us to want more out of life, more better experiences, more better moments of happiness, more better moments that, you know, really allow us to live. You know, every time I do something with my parents and I see that they're having a good time, I look at them and I'm like, man, you know, they're getting older, but at least those moments of happiness, of them laughing, of them enjoying life, allows them to kind of relive their young side. right? I don't know if I'm making sense, but when I see my dad smile, when I see my mom smile, you know, it's part of them that still shows their youthfulness of laughing, of just being in a state of laughter, of happiness. And I just want them to live a good life while they're still old. Sorry that I pretty much just called you guys old, but it's true, right? We're all getting older. My dad's getting older. My mom's getting older. Heck, I'm getting older. My gosh, I'm 27 now. Whew. But that's pretty much all I could say about life. Don't let life put you down, but instead learn to put life as this journey where we should just be living our best life. Okay, so if you guys have enjoyed this video, YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here that you guys should be watching. Go ahead and click one of these, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.